Check, check.
Me have 48 seconds. Let me tell you this. People, let me sit down. From the bottom of my heart, let me tell you. Me rate the whole of you. My laptop dropped a while ago. I have no idea if it's going to turn back on. But here what now? None of them pussy they no bad like me. So here what me I gonna do? Me make somebody put on a rhythm, me a DJ and this blood clot if my laptop not turn on. Yo, all we are going. Hold on there. Watch this. Watch this. All who know say me blood clot win already. Say win. Suck on the blood clot, mama.
Yeah, man, the East Side I represent for Jimmy Spliff TV.
What is that walking shine?
Jimmy Spliff.
Oh, sir.
Yo, Jimmy Spliff TV, revving up the scene from Jersey to the bridge, living out the dream. Big blues in the big Chevy, repping in the club, no estrogen vibes, just passion and love from Daddy Rum and shout to that clear leg gang. Yeah, W6 hit up and go bang every match they spray. We all on the grind, got that Chelsea fire running through our mind, chasing trophies. You know we don't stop through thick and through. Boys right to the top in the stand, anthem loud united. We stand big up to the players, give it all they can from the pitch to the street. It's survive, we raw, supporting our team, nothing's giving us some more. So here's to the blues, the ones who's on the get. Jimmy Spliff TV, this real never quit.
Yo, shout out to Jimmy Spliff TV, from Jersey streets to the bridge you see. Chelsea's the team, never do we freeze, and SW6 living wild and free. American dreams with a London flow, no estrogen vibes, just like Britain glow. Passion for the blues, we ride the tide from the stands to the screen. Chelsea pride, ain't no stopping when the whistle blows. Chasing glory wherever it goes, with a South London accent we let them know. Jimmy Spliff's the name, set the vibe, let's roll.
One of our own, that's the chant we shout. No space for doubt, Chelsea's what it's all about. And we're here to stay, in the stands we roll tight. Fuck Pochettino, it's our season to ignite.
Yeah, man, the East Side I represent for Jimmy Spliff TV. London is blue.
Jimmy Spliff.
Oh, sir.
Yo, Jimmy Spliff TV, revving up the scene from Jersey to the bridge, living out the dream. Big blues in the big Chevy, repping in the club, no estrogen vibes, just passion and love from Daddy Rum and shout to that clear leg gang. Yeah, W6 hit up and go bang every match they spray. We all on the grind, got that Chelsea fire running through our mind, chasing trophies. You know we don't stop through thick and through. Boys right to the top in the stand, anthem loud united. We stand big up to the players, give it all they can from the pitch to the street. It's survive, we raw, supporting our team, nothing's giving us some more. So here's to the blues, the ones who's on the get. Jimmy Spliff TV, this real never quit.
Yo, shout out to Jimmy Split TV. From Jersey streets to the bridge you see. Chelsea's the team, never do we freeze. And SW6 living wild and free. American dreams with a London flow. No estrogen vibes, just like Britain flow. Passion for the blues, we ride the tide. From the stands to the screen, Chelsea pride. Ain't no stopping when the whistle blows. Chasing glory wherever it goes. With a South London accent, we let them know. Jimmy Spliff's the name, set the vibe, let's roll.
He's one of
He's one of our own.
That's
the chant we shout.
No space for
There's
doubt.
no doubt.
Chelsea's what it's
Chelsea's
all
what it's
about.
all about.
And we're here
And
to
on
stay.
the day,
In the standing roll tight. Fuck
Fuck
Pochettino.
Pochettino.
It's a season to ignite.
Bumbleclaw. Good afternoon, good night, good morning, good everything.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Big up all women, children, men, LGQBT, ABCDEFG, KKK, skinheads, all racists, all Zionists. Everybody who said big you up. Yeah, big you up. Today's your day. Today is your day. Big up all you niggas. Everybody. Every letter, Cam. I'm not leaving nobody out, bro. Fuck that. Everybody's invited today. It's Friday, my man. If your money green, you invite it, man. If your money green, you invite it. Who the KKK in the chat? I don't know. They're not going to identify themselves. But they here. They here. Yeah. They here. They everywhere. Yo. Y'all smell that? Nothing like a fresh pot of copium in the morning. Fucking copium in this fan base. Oh my gosh. We got a nigga named Booty Meaty. Booty Meaty. And I'm sitting around reading all these people talk about, well, I mean, you never know. We didn't know about Palmer. You know, is that the new thing now? Is that the new thing? When we don't sign a fucking player, when we sign a player that's shit, is that what we do now? Well, remember, we didn't know about Palmer. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up. Shut up. Palmer was busy scoring fucking, having master classes in finals. In finals. In finals. Oh, shit. Nkape signs a loan with obligation to buy. Nkape signs a loan with obligation to buy. Niggas sounding like Top Gun. Bro, yo, if I told niggas after we won Club World Cup, our signings would be Garnacho and Booty Meaty, y'all niggas would have told me there is no fucking way. No, there is no. If I would have said the day we are lifting up that cup or the day we secure a Champions League spot, I said, yo, next year, a part of our signings, we're not going to get a center back. We're not going to get a goalkeeper. We're going to get Garnacho and Booty Meaty. What would you would have said? What have you had? What would y'all niggas had said? Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Cam. And now I'm looking at niggas talk about, oh, yo, you did your homework. What do you think of the player? Well, I noticed that he's a... Man, shut the fuck up. How many of us watch Brighton? All of us. You know why we always watching Brighton over these last few years? We all like the way they play football, and almost everybody had a player there that they wanted from their team. How many of us wanted Booty Meaty? Adingra, all those guys got moves. People came in and purchased them. Booty Meaty got loaned out to fucking Leeds. Chelsea, who's in Champions League and supposed to be fighting for a league title, went and signed Garnacho and Booty Meaty. This is a club that used to say, Christian Pulisic wasn't good enough to play for us. This is the club that used to say, we got to get rid of, what's my boy name? Loftus-Cheek. We got to get rid of this player. We got to get rid of that player for us to sign Booty Meaty and niggas trying to act like it's cool. All right, cool. All right, cool. Cool, that's what we doing. This nigga VD is supposed to explain to us why losing Xavi Simons is a good thing or not a bad thing. Okay, let's see. The cooking starts from early. I'm not waiting. Let's go.
We are back with another video, and typically when I make a video, there's something that's gone on, and it's Xavi Simons today. Xavi Simons, well, we got it here, we go today, right? Or did we get it yesterday? I think we got it, I don't know when we got it, but I think it was this morning. But either way, Xavi Simons is now off to Spurs, and as you lot know, let's talk about it, right? So we spent a lot of time on the Xavi Simons deal, and we put a lot of effort into it just to not end up with it, right? Or just to not end up with him. And I'm going to be honest, I think a lot of people need to calm down, okay? A lot of people need to calm down, because if you know me and you've been on my Twitter and stuff, and you've been on Never a Foul and heard me speak, I've said a lot of times, like, I'm happy with our window so far. Yeah, and I will also get onto that later in the video, because now everybody's overreacting and pretending like this isn't a good window when in reality it has been. But everybody's I keep saying Xavi Simons is kind of like a sprinkle on top. It's the same with Garnacho, it's a sprinkle on top, right? So losing Xavi Simons, to me personally, I don't have as big of an issue with it, right? A lot of the time when I was making these squads and the graphics and stuff, because that's what I do on Twitter, and just talking about it in general, I never really had like a proper idea of where Xavi Simons would play, right? Because if you look at it from a lineup point of view, you would either have to have him on the left with...
Hold on, wait. He don't have an idea of where Xavi Simons would have played. He wouldn't have an idea of where Xavi Simons would have played. Is that not major copium, bro? Well, I'm not going to say that, because maybe he did say he didn't want Xavi Simons. Maybe he did say that. I can't even say that. I can't say that. Maybe he did say he never wanted Xavi Simons. Okay. All right. But that's what he said. He wouldn't know where to play him. But I want y'all to also remember that Pochettino said he didn't know really what to do with Enzo also. I want y'all to remember that. All right.
Bucurella overlapping, which Maresca doesn't typically like to do. You'd have to have him in the middle, which means that Palmer goes out wide. And if it's not, well, James can't overlap. So
he said you would have to have him in the middle, so Palmer would have to go out wide. When João Pedro plays inside with Palmer, do Palmer go out wide? When Nkunku played on the inside, did Palmer go out wide? What's he talking about? What are you talking about? I know I'm not crazy. I know I've seen us play with the 2 10s, and Gusto is the wide man. Am I wrong? Am I right? Chat, let me know if I'm wrong, if I'm right. The other day when we played, with Esteval, and you know what? Let me chill. Let me chill.
So that means we can't start him. So then it becomes like a bit of a, it becomes a bit of a mess in terms of how you're going to line up. And then when you take it into Spurs and you see how it could work for Simons and you see how it could work for Spurs, for me personally, I think it made more sense, right? Do you know what? As I'm talking, I will grab up something real quick here, because I can't lie. It's just, it didn't make sense to me. It really didn't make sense to me. Spurs made more sense for him. I don't think also we truly wanted him like that. I think
Spurs made more sense for him
and he don't think. You see, y'all don't hear how that's copium. He's a Chelsea fan, and he's telling you why Simmons made more sense for Spurs. When we was going in for Simmons, Spurs wasn't even thinking about him. So why would that even matter? Spurs was trying for Gibbs White and fucking Eze. So what would the Spurs have to do with Chelsea not getting Xavi Simons? This is people's ways of coping. Everybody got their coping mechanism. We all got it. Everybody has their coping mechanism. And people act like because they sit down and think of reasons why it could work, that means they're more adjusted. That's what they think. Oh, I'm more adjusted because I sat down and thought of a reason why it worked. You know who else thought of a reason why it worked? Steve Jobs. He thought he didn't have to take cancer medicine. He thought he could just take miracle medicine. That nigga dead as fuck. Fuck y'all talking about?
He was just kind of a smokescreen to, how do we say this, to soften the blow for Garnacho, right? I am going to bring up this here. So this is my other account, which is what I'm thinking of rebranding it to. If you not see, it'll kind of be like this, BD Talks Football. Because, again...
I'm quite sure right now he's talking about me. I got to be one of the people he's probably talking about. And if he's not talking about me personally, he's talking about me. Because that's what I said. I said, from the way it looked, Xavi Simons was like a smokescreen. Like in the sense of, just carry this along. We don't really want him. We made up our mind that we didn't want him. And instead of just jumping out saying we don't want him, we're going to carry it along to soften the blow of the Garnacho signing. Yeah, that's what I believe. I fully believe that, and nothing would change my mind about that. Nothing.
Kind of talking about Spurs and Chelsea, right? But if you look at Spurs' team, this is how they could line up, right? So it'll be something like this: Simmons on the left.
I don't care.
I
don't care about how Spurs will line up. Tell me what you think about Chelsea.
Saying that this window here, so everybody that's on this graphic here, plus Garnacho is a bad window. Now, that's bullshit, first and foremost, because a couple of weeks ago, when it looked like we were getting Xavi Simons, everybody was saying, well, these players that we signed, this is a great sign, this is a great window and stuff like that. And I just want to break this down real quick. And obviously, you can see the tweet here, which is what I'm going to kind of be delving into, right? The whole caption here. Joao Pedro, yeah, when Joao Pedro was signed, everybody was why are we signing Joao Pedro and stuff like that? But since he's joined, he's been immense.
Everybody was not. You see what they got to do? You know what else they got to do to try to hype up this signing? They got to overplay how much people was upset about other players. Let's be honest. People were not that upset about Joao Pedro, bro. People were not that upset about Joao Pedro. There was not like this overlifting of no, oh my gosh, bunch of crashing out about Joao Pedro. It wasn't. It wasn't. And if you don't believe me, I can go right now and go to all the creators, all the content creators of when we signed him. Only a few of them was like, I don't know. What is he talking about? People was cool with Joao Pedro. People was mad cool with Joao Pedro.
Very, very well. His role is crucial to the team. He can drop into the midfield. He presses hard. You know, we didn't get him for a lot. It says 63 million euros here, but I think it ended up being...
But this is what they got to do. They got to deflect to other players to talk about the bums we signed. We signed Booty Meaty. We signed Booty Meaty. We signed Booty Meaty. Don't compare Booty Meaty to Joao Pedro. They were on the same team, and nobody know who Booty Meaty was.
Around about 50 to 55. That's an incredible deal. For someone that's 23, that can play multiple positions. This was an incredible bit of scouting, and it was an incredible deal. So how is this a bad signing? I don't see this as a bad signing. Gittins. I know there's been a lot of talk on Gittins right now because he hasn't started the Premier League season well. It's only been 2 games. Bear in mind, it's only been 2 games. But we still have a lot to see from Gittins. A lot to see from Gittins. Remember, he's one of the best dribblers, especially at his age in football. He's direct, and he's...
Yeah, nobody's complaining.
You know, he's a good finisher, uses both feet. Like, he's
the Gittins sign only look bad is because to push Gittins, you brought in Garnacho. We brought in Jamie Gittins. We brought in Jamie Gittins. Is it Jamie? Jamie. We brought him in. And you would think, oh, shit, let's bring in somebody that could push him. We didn't. We brought in Garnacho. We brought in Jamie Giddens, bro. And to push him, we bought Garnacho. That's just not good squad building. My opinion. Everybody got their opinion. It's just not good squad building, bro. It's not. Let's see what else VD talking about. VD. That's not a good name to have in America. VD means venereal disease.
Good player. Like, why are we now downplaying this? Did we overpay slightly? Yeah. Would the 45 to 40 range been more appropriate for someone like him? Yeah. But the bottom line is he's a quality player, and why are we now downplaying just because he's had 2 Premier League games that haven't been well? Why are we not? It's good. But listen, here's the thing about the lap, and it doesn't say his nationality. Quality centre forward, old school, old fashioned. This is the guy for the future. It's Estabal. He balled. How can these not be bad for us? How can it be bad if they ain't even playing for us? So this don't make sense. So for me, that is 6 for 6. But now, because we haven't signed Simons, everybody's throwing their toys out the pram. Are we for real? I said here, real life adults, yeah, and I know. Listen, I get it. We're frustrated. But don't change the narrative of this being all of a sudden a terrible window.
He don't get why it's a terrible window. Venereal disease. Let me help you understand why it's a terrible window. We thought it was a good window when we thought we was getting Xavi Simons, right? So erase Xavi Simons. Well, let me break it down for you why I think it's a terrible window now. I thought we was getting Xavi Simons, erase Xavi Simons. I never wanted Garnacho, and then I only thought Garnacho coming in, the only way I would accept that signing if he was like $25 million or basically free. We paid his market value basically because we paid 40 plus a sell-on clause. So that basically could get you to 50. Right? Then, instead of getting a proper backup for Cole Palmer, we got Booty Meaty. Then, our best center back got hurt. Our coach came out and said, the center back is the most important center back on his team. He needs a center back. What did we do? Told him, no, we're not getting you a center back. We moved Tosin to that spot. Cool. But now guess what? If Tosin gets hurt, who has to play that spot? Don't answer. We all know the answer. And we also didn't get a goalkeeper. We was rating the window based on what we thought would come, and now we're getting down to the end. We see there's no center back. We see there's no goalkeeper. We now have to adjust our score. We have to adjust our score. Let me know if I'm saying anything wrong. Anybody? Let me know if I'm saying anything wrong or if y'all think I'm being unfair by the way I'm doing my tally for my score. I had it at a 6, right? I had it at a 6, thinking Xavi Simons was coming in, thinking Garnacho was going to be a money flip. Yeah. And then we lost Caldwell. I already knew we wasn't getting a goalkeeper. But I was like, okay. And then I was saying to myself, if we get a center back, this is before Caldwell got hurt. We still need a center back. That's what I was saying. Caldwell got hurt, and then they said we still didn't need a center back. So I took points off of that. We didn't get a goalkeeper. I took points off of that. We're not getting Xavi Simons. I took points off of that. Am I wrong? That's how I'm grading it. That's how I'm grading it. So now I'm down to like a 4.5. I took points off. I was at a 6.5. I had to take 2 points off. No Xavi Simons, no center back, no goalkeeper. Our backup for Palmer is a nigga named Booty Meaty. Am I bugging? Let me know. Am I bugging? Let me know. We need center backs. Arsenal got 700 of them motherfuckers. Arsenal got 700 motherfucking center backs, and they still signing center backs. Ain't this a bitch? Booty Meaty, my nigga. Niggas went and signed me a nigga named Booty Meaty.
Because it's not. And even if you look at Garnacho, I know he's the most controversial signing we've had in a long while, right? Because he's had problems off the pitch. On the pitch, he's a bit hot and cold. But you need to understand, this is a Garnacho player. He's young. Yeah, in 144 games, he's got 149 goals and assists, right? And that's in the worst Man United team like ever, or since I've been alive. Okay, and I'm 25. You need to understand, this is a Garnacho player. He's young. Yeah, in 144 games, he's got 149 goals and assists, right? And that's in the worst Man United team like ever, or since I've been alive.
And he's a part of the worst Man United team since you've been alive. Why niggas don't understand that? They say that as if he's opposite of the players that, nigga, he's a part of that worst Man United team. He act like he was a star player within that Man United team. He was a part of the garbage. He was literally a part of the garbage. He was one of the reasons that it was the worst Man United team you ever seen. He's part of it. He's one of the reasons it's one of the worst Man United teams you ever seen. He's a part of it.
Okay, and I'm 25. Okay, so in 25 years, this is by far, head and shoulders the worst Man United team I have ever seen. And Garnacho got what? It was a goal and assist roughly every 3 games in that team. That's crazy. Like, he's a hard worker for the team.
How is he a goal or an assist every 3 games? How? He won 21 Premier League games without a fucking goal. Yo, where do these niggas be pulling these stats from, bro? Where these niggas be pulling these stats from? I think they just make up these stats and then come on the thing and just say them. And people just, because most people don't do their homework to go look. We just had Flawless on Lewis' channel come and say, yo, he went 21 games without a goal, Jimmy. He said it to me directly. Jimmy, he went 21 games without a goal. 21 Premier League games without a goal. What Chelsea player would we allow to have 21 games without a goal? Name that player. Think about how we bash Neto. Think about how this team dealt with Neto last year. Neto, who helped us win things. Think about how this fan base dealt with Neto, who helped us win things. He's inflating his League 2 stats. $21 games without a goal. 21 games without a goal. That nigga went 21 games without a goal. Nigga went 21 games without a goal. You don't know why I give this nacho shit energy. I don't know why y'all niggas don't understand why. Because this is what I feel like talking about. I don't get why y'all niggas say stuff like that. I don't get why y'all say, why do people say stuff? Why do people come to my channel and ask me why I'm giving energy? Because that's what I want to talk about. I'm talking about what make this transfer window shit, and you want me to leave out one of the biggest reasons. Does that make sense, Phineas? How the fuck I'm going to talk about the transfer window being shit and leave out Garnacho? We paid $40 million for this nigga. How is it possible, Phineas, for me to leave out Garnacho? Garnacho? Come on, bro. Leave out Garnacho? So what about Booty Meaty? Should I not talk about Booty Meaty? Should I not talk about Booty Meaty? What's this nigga name? Facundo? Booty Meaty? What's his name? I don't even know how to spell this nigga name.
With Brighton over the loan signing of Buonanotte and
I'm about to play this shit, man. If niggas want to send in some super chats to support, do. If you don't, I don't give a fuck. We watching this bum ass nigga.
Chelsea are now in talks with Brighton over the loan signing of Buonanotte and the deal under discussion.
Buonanotte, Jamie Vardy waits. Buonanotte might go alone. And foul! A brilliant goal from Facundo Buonanotte. Essential pressure here. Buonanotte. Oh, half decent chance that he's put away. It's 2-2.
Showing its way through. Nicely done. And Dini's up there. And
Buonanotte. Buonanotte 3-1. Glorious left the goal.
heads for the byline. And in! It's Buonanotte.
The Arsenal back line. Buonanotte with the free kick. And Leicester pulled a goal back.
23 spent last season at Bologna on loan. Now a regular. Buonanotte.
Let's sprint forward here. This week to bolster the defensive numbers at the other end. Here comes Buonanotte, who's wriggled past a few challenges. Buonanotte shoots.
Buonanotte in Leicester City for me at his best when they have this man on the board, does ever so well to wriggle through a couple of those challenges.
Buonanotte. Again. Shimari.
Taken on by Buonanotte, who can motor when he's in the mood. So they get the best opportunity to take a striker goal. Buonanotte sliding forward.
Finishes instinct. Buonanotte's made a real difference since coming on. He's
Buonanotte away from Phillips. Still with Buonanotte. Turned away by Muric. That was goal bound though.
Ipswich won promotion on the final day of the championship season as a substitute against Huddersfield Town. Morata. Buonanotte. Buonanotte. Starting challenge.
Good overread. What a move this is. Vardy round it off.
Dini on the charge, and he's found some space to join most of the beats that they've had. Now Vardy, Jamie Vardy rolls it across. Leicester in the lead, out of nowhere. Still 15 remember in that division. Buonanotte.
Josie and Tuberi bending one into the corner. And the goals keep coming for Brighton.
It's the 6th goal of his Premier League career. Saints deservedly. Crowd were getting ready to celebrate, weren't they? Buonanotte, the 6th goal of his Premier League career.
If this is in your comp, that means you didn't do much. Look at this lame ass highlight right here. This shit is in his.
Bree bending one into the corner. Now the goals keep coming for Brighton. Just the 6th goal of his Premier League career. Saints deservedly. Crowd were getting ready to celebrate.
That was in his comp. A pass where he cut back and passed the ball and gave it away at the top of the box. He gave that ball away, you know. That was a giveaway.
For Brighton. Just the 6th goal of
giveaway.
his Premier League
He's
career.
the ball away.
Saints deservedly.
The finger right there gets the ball. That's a giveaway. And they put it in his comp because he did a little half a jinky majink. They put it in his comp because he did a little half a jinky majink. It was a giveaway. Man, I'm playing this shit straight. If they want to demonetize it, demonetize it. Big up on the super chat, Sky Knight. One way to play the videos in the background, move it around, speed it up. Nah, man, we watching this shit. Big up on the super chat. $5 is, I'm playing this shit. Fuck that. Your donation is enough, my G. Big up, yo. Showing love, you know what I'm saying? Big up everybody. Yo, smash the like, man. We done have over 100 niggas in here. What's the numbers looking like on the like? Y'all got 30 likes, man. If y'all don't hit that fucking like button, what are y'all doing? Yo, I got a mod in here. Could you put it on subscribers only, please? If I got a mod in here that could do that. You know what? I'll do this. Let me know. Let me know. If it's switched, let me know. Oh, we are. We're going to watch a bunch of shit. I ain't got nothing to do, man. Is it on subscribers only? Let me know if it's not. Oh, Shui, what's up? We here, bro. We just hear that looking at Booty Mute. Oh shit. Big up Jay Show. I didn't even see this. I was looking at the video. Big up Jay Show on the super chat. Young G Cook, bro. He'll be okay. He'll be okay with our talent around him. I don't know about that. I ain't see nothing in this video yet that even made me get up. What's laggy? The video's laggy? Why is that? All right, I'll make it subs only. Don't worry. I'm about to do it right now. I don't know why it's laggy. You know what else, too? I don't know why the fuck my videos only be showing in 780 and 7 whatever. Because I definitely got it on fucking 1080. Videos only be showing. I don't know why. I definitely got this shit on 1080. I checked. The shit is on 1080. But the shit only come in the highest quality 720 to y'all. I don't get it. I really don't fucking get it. Yep. Full high definition. My shit is on 720, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's one thing I don't get. There, you see the spin? Y'all see the spin on this shit? Big up Emmanuel Drip. Sports directors at Bali make me sick. Mid-player. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro, I don't understand how y'all as Chelsea fans are acting like when this is a Champions League player, bro. Donnarumma to Galatasaray. Yeah, I saw that coming a mile away. It was either going to be him or Edison. I said it the other day. Yo, Champions League football, bro. Champions League football. Oh, don't worry. Galatasaray is in Champions League. We'll see if they can make it through the first stages. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Let's finish watching this comp, shall we?
We're getting ready to celebrate, weren't they? Buonanotte. Is he going to line one up? Oh, what an effort.
Buonanotte again. Taking on Timber.
That music is awful. I cannot take that music. It wasn't a good ball. Refresh the video. I don't get it. What is it doing? You know what? I can't. StreamYard is on some bullshit too. And I'm paying money for this shit, right? So I want to know why the fuck my videos is only coming out in 720 on YouTube. Why? It's on 1080p in here. So why is YouTube only pushing out my videos in 720? Can anybody tell me? The video is fine, Jose. That's what I'm saying. I don't think yeah, I think it's y'all, man. Y'all got that motherfucking Starbucks Wi-Fi. So why is it not lagging for some people? It's not lagging. It's not playing. It was choppy at first. That's because this niggas suck. That's why it's lagging. They don't put no, YouTube don't put no bandwidth into this shit. They like somebody watching a fucking booty meaty cop. Don't get that shit no bandwidth. YouTube like, man, don't get that shit no bandwidth. Are y'all, can y'all see it now? Look, they showing him diving. Him diving is in the fucking, oh my gosh. They put a dive in the comp. They put a fucking dive in the comp, my nigga. Look at that. What was that? Why was that in the comp? What did he do? Somebody tell me what he did right here. That dessert, is that comp worthy? No, right here. Right here. This is comp worthy. Wow, man. Wow, man. Bungle ball. Wow, I'm running around like a fucking animal. Get the fuck out of here. That ain't even comp worthy. That ain't ball control. The ball bouncing all off of people. Who did these comps, bro? They could have did this man a better justice. Oh my gosh, that was in his comp. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Nah. What did this show, bro? What did this show? What did that show? What did this show? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Shot blocked. What the fuck? Nah, we out. We out. I'm good. 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 I'm good, yo. I'm good. His cop got a shot block from distance. What the fuck was that, yo? Should I continue? I'll continue. Fuck it. Let's be fair. Maybe some more shit is in here. Cut. Cut. Oh my gosh. They running out of stuff. He lost the ball right there. All of these bad play. Look at this. Bad play. Look at this. Nothing play. What about this? Nothing play. He lost the ball. I'm done. 3 plays where he lost the ball in a row. Get this shit off my screen. Get this shit off my screen. Am I bugging? Was that not just 3 plays where he lost the ball? All right, I'm going to rewind it. I'm going to fucking rewind it. So y'all don't say I'm biased. From right here, I want y'all to look at these next 3 highlights. Nah. Look at, get me off the screen. Look at these next 3 highlights. Jacob, look at these next 3 highlights right now. Now remember, I did not make this comp. So I don't want anybody to say, oh, Jimmy, you going out finding the bad shit from him. I'm about to press play on the player we just signed to quote unquote back up Cole Palmer. I want y'all, this is his scouting footage. Let's watch. Let's watch the next 3 highlights. As they finish, I'm going to count it. Okay. 1, bad pass. 2, shot block. 3, bad control, lost the ball. 4, that's a nothing play. 5, lost the ball. 0 foul. Lost the ball because he didn't get a pin. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? That was like 7 fucking clips. 2 of them was good. So I'm bugging? Am I bugging? That was not a pin. He did not get a pin. He did not get the pin. I'll play it back. I'll play it back. Nobody saw him. You watch. What pin? He lost the ball. He lost the ball. Wasn't no pin. He lost the ball again. Oh my gosh, he's terrible. He's terrible. Stop. 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 Yo, he's terrible. He's terrible. He's terrible. He's fucking terrible. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yo. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Come on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yo. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yo. 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 Yo, Scout Nation comp makes everybody look good. Everybody. Yo, somebody give Jacob a ban for 2 minutes. Give him 1 minute, 2 minutes. He said I got on a Richarlison shirt. Please ban him 2 minutes. Give him 2 minutes to think about what he just said. Matter of fact, I'll do it. No matter of fact, nobody don't do it. I have to do it myself. It's only right. Jacob, here you go. Put you on timeout. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Just go sit in the corner, 60 seconds. Think about what you said. Just think about what you said. Yo, this comp, bro. Oh my gosh. This fucking comp. This comp, yo. And y'all know why I press play on this comp? Because I thought I was going to see some shit that make me go, oh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I can see it. I can see it, bro. This is scary. He's fucking terrible. He's terrible. He's terrible. I am. Wavy that. You know I can't leave it on this. I can't. But here's the scary part. This not done. This is not done. It's not done. It's not done. It's not done. It's not done, bro. It's not done. Come on, Booty Meaty. Show me something. What? Oh my, what did he do? I'm confused. What are they showing me? Look, he didn't even get the foul there. Look at the ref. The ref just looked at him like, get up, bro. Look. Get up. He's not even getting fouls there. That was a terrible pass. Whoa. That's a bad pass. That's not a good pass. Look, they tried to show that shit like it was a good pass. This is a bad through ball. This is bad. Look, that's not good. Intercepted. Go. Ball over top. Ball over top. That wasn't much. Ball over top. That's too far. Why did they show that? That was a bad pass. He put too much on. He overcooked it. Look at this. Come on, kid. Another bad pass. And he's all left foot. Have y'all noticed that? He cannot use his right foot to save his life. He cannot use his right foot to save his life. Oh, you got some nerve. You got some nerve, young man. Xavi Simons don't use his left foot either to be fair. You know what I'm saying? All right, you want to find a comp that's supposed to be showing his skills? This is why Chelsea signed Booty Meaty. Okay, let's see why we signed Booty Meaty. Let's see. Let's see why we signed Booty Meaty. It's always him running sideways. All right, this is clearly a Farmers League right here. Okay. Farmers League highlights, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm not watching this. I'm not watching this. I don't care. I don't care what he did in those leagues. Okay, here's Nino. Let's find Nino.
Buonanotte. Oh, half-decent chance that is put away. It's 2-2. Jamie Vardy slipping it in.
Jamie Vardy waits. Buonanotte might go alone. A brilliant goal from Facundo Buonanotte as Leicester City search for liftoff.
Ferguson. Buonanotte. These feet from him and an even better finish. That is sensational. Facundo Buonanotte with a wonder goal.
And more games as they try and pull one back with Buonanotte, and he does. Well, look at that. That's a special strike from Buonanotte just before half time.
Still going, Adingra, weaving his way through, and a chance to finish it off. It is a glorious goal. Simon Adingra.
Simone. Buonanotte. Buonanotte sprang to his feet quickly as Leicester spring forward quickly. Ayew.
Buonanotte. Buonanotte.
A good overread. What a move this is. Can Vardy round it off? Well, he's furious with himself. Ferguson opens up that pocket of space for Buonanotte again. Now Pedro again. The flashing attempts at the finish. And they could be out of sight.
Yeah, they look all right. They really do. The left back.
It's been that final ball really for both teams. The best opportunity to take a striker goal. Buonanotte.
Buonanotte. Is he going to line one up? Oh, what an effort.
Buonanotte. Negative challenge. It'll be a free kick to Leicester City.
Buonanotte. Buonanotte.
Spin use all that space behind Van Hecker.
Buonanotte. Crowd were getting ready to celebrate, weren't they?
Leicester City continue with Buonanotte. Garte. Didi on the charge, and he's found some space too. And Onana made himself as big as is humanly possible.
Space for him. Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy bearing down on goal. And so uncharacteristically, he can't convert.
From the Brighton fans. Buonanotte.
Potentially elsewhere. We'll see what happens come the summer. The club, but he's remained with them ever since. Buonanotte wanted to find Thomas, cut out Collins.
Buonanotte.
To step into then some confidence if they can get the job done here today.
Does not help that cause.
Obviously Ferguson, who was so reliable earlier this season. Nicely done by Buonanotte.
Letting him get into the box.
Buonanotte. Shins to his left with Mamadidi. Buonanotte into the mix. Didi's there.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen anything that even make me care. Like, my nigga, get the fuck out of here. This is Chelsea Football Club, bro. That ain't Chelsea levels. It needs to lag. I don't blame it for lagging. It should lag. 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 That's not what I want at my football club. Come on, man. Come on, bro. I don't even have this shit loaded, but I'm going to go find it. I have to. Come.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man. Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man. Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Yo. Yo, that's a top four. That's a Champions League football player right there. If Cole Palmer's injured, and we got to rock up to Camp Nou with that. And I 10. The fuck out of here. Yo, shut up, man. Come on now, dog. Come on now, dog. Y'all want to hear some? Y'all want to sniff some copium? Watch this. Listen, sniff this shit.
This day has been full of twists and turns. It's been a roller coaster day of news and updates, and I guarantee you guys wouldn't have seen these stories coming today. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Show some love right now. I'm still ill, so apologies if I'm sounding a little bit muffled. So I hope you guys can appreciate the efforts right now. But right now, we have to discuss the breaking story of this afternoon.
Let's discuss it.
As we have learned that currently we are set to sign Brighton's Facundo Buonanotte on a loan deal. Now, this news was confirmed by Fabrizio Romano and also David Ornstein, with Ornstein revealing in this Athletic article that at the moment we are closing in on an agreement over a loan move for Buonanotte after his potential loan move to Leeds collapsed in the 11th hour. He was set to fly to Leeds to arrange and book this deal. It didn't materialize. He did have interest from clubs like Dortmund and other clubs in the league, but we've come in from nowhere and we've sealed the deal to sign him on loan. It's a really fascinating story. A lot of us knew today that we were in the market to sign replacements for Xavi.
Was this story fascinating to y'all? It's not fascinating. It's fucking annoying.
Simons, which I'll discuss later on in this video, and that we would be surprised. Now, could Buonanotte be another Cole Palmer in the making? Who knows? The fact.
Didn't I tell you that's what they were going to say every time we get a shit player, they're going to bring up Cole Palmer.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Didn't I tell y'all that? I told y'all that. And I told y'all where it was going to start from. The big fucking accounts. You're going to hear these niggas bring up Cole fucking Palmer. This nigga probably older than Cole Palmer. How old is Booty Meaty? How old is this dude?
That we're not signing him on a permanent deal doesn't give me too much confidence at the moment, but we know with these loan types of deals, there could be an option to buy included, potentially obligation to buy. Who knows? But it'll be very fascinating that if he does perform for us this season, that we let this guy go for nothing. But maybe it makes sense for us, knowing that we have other talents who could come back in your Paez's and your Kenders. So I guess in terms of like future-proof strategy, a loan move makes a bit of sense. But in terms of helping our chances now for this season, there are some interesting conversations to have. I don't care what anyone says. I know that maybe quite a lot of people were quite easy to forget about us missing out on Xavi Simons, even though for the last month or over a month, we thought this deal was going to get wrapped up and bagged, and it didn't materialize in the end. We learned that there were going to be some shock targets and alternatives later on, but I don't think anyone foresaw that Buonanotte, who, listen, he had a respectable loan spell with Leicester City last season, but...
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He had a respectable loan spell. Is that what you want? A player that was on a relegated team and had a respectable loan? Or do you want somebody who stood out on a relegation team? You want somebody who stood out. Like, yeah, he don't belong there. Like Liam Delap. When you looked at Delap, you said, yeah, that's not a relegation player. Did anybody see that in Booty Meaty? That make you think, oh, nah. Like, what are we talking about? He's a dollar store KDH. Poundland KDH. What are we talking about? We got rid of KDH and celebrated to bring back a worse KDH.
Again, he's still young. He's only turned 20 years old. He had like 14 starts last season, 17 sub appearances, I think 5 goals, 2 assists. I think there's a lot of good upside to his game, I have to say, especially in terms of the fact that, you know, we do want that 8/10 type of player.
You know my problem with these dudes? Why don't they ever mention what's not good about his game? Why don't they ever mention? It's a reason why fucking Brighton was saying, you're not good enough to play here. Go to Leeds. Oh, yes, upside. What about his downside? Because we're more than likely to get the downside.
And with Buonanotte, you know, one thing that always impressed me was his work rate. The few times, I'm not watching Leicester City like that, but I've seen games of them playing. He did look quite impressive at times. And I had to go on FB Ref, and I guess I was maybe, you know, a little surprised to see just how effective his pressing stats are. He's in the 99th percentile for tackles, blocks, aerials won. This is a very willing runner off the ball, a very strong presser, someone that is getting stronger, someone that is growing, someone that has upside to his game. And on top of that, I think this...
I didn't watch him play, but I'm going to look at these stats. I think Jamie and Garnacho are quite similar in terms of when we are looking for a winger, we like wingers who are good in 1 versus 1. They are quite vertical, aggressive. They can attack. They can create something. Jamie is that profile. If Garnacho arrives, we'll see. Yeah, his work rate impresses him because the stat says it. The stat says he has a high work rate. He doesn't actually watch him to see what that work rate involved. Why the numbers jump up so? I got some type of raid? No. Niggas just fuck with me. Oh. No raids. No raids. Organic shit. Niggas don't be raiding me. I don't get no raids. Niggas don't raid me over here. This shit is organic. I don't get raid. He's only 20. So? Press play.
Carrying threat is really good. You know, his ability to just shift directions on the fly, his ability to carry into spaces. I've been saying I need to add that carrying threat in the team. And he does possess that. he does add that whilst being able to play across the attack and midfield as well too. You're seeing some of his clips, you're seeing some of the moments. He's committing to taking on 2 or 3 at a time, not just easy, safe dribbles. You know, he looks to make things happen. He looks to create danger. He's still very young, of course, hence why he isn't like a starter, you know, majority of the time at Leicester last season.
He is still young, of course, hence why he wasn't a starter on a relegation fucking team. But he's going to come and help Chelsea win the Champions League and the league. That's basically, is that what we doing? Is that what we doing? He couldn't start on a relegation fucking team. He couldn't start. He couldn't start. Yo, y'all don't know how bad I want this video to be a video that people chop up because I was so wrong. Y'all don't know how bad y'all don't know how bad I want it to be because I know deep in my soul it's not going to work. You see, when I saw Tottenham signed motherfucking Xavi Simons and we signed Booty Meaty, I said I could ride. I could ride. I'm in pain. I'm in pain. I'm in pain. Booty Meaty, yo. This is who the fuck we signed. Oh my gosh. Y'all, sir. Yo, yes. Listen. Just rewind. Just when this is finished, go to the beginning. We watched his comp. Like, bro, almost died, man. Almost died, man. Almost died, man. Let's finish watching this.
But even though he does have good upside, and even though I respect the fact that he won't be the first team guy, he'll be like good, like squad alternatives to turn to. You know, there is the other side to the conversation. And I'm sure that after all of us have seen the type of opposition we have in our Champions League return, you know, Barca, then Bayern, you know, then Benfica, then Napoli, you know, all the clubs that we originally beat all those years back to secure our first infamous Champions League win. I think the reality is kicked in that, wow, not only do we have to be on point domestically, but we have to be on point in Europe now. And then we have all these other cup games that we have to prepare for. This is going to be a really hard season. And you're seeing how other rivals have strengthened, how other rivals have added to their team and grown. And it's kind of mad to me in a way that, let's say, a Spurs signing guys like Simons and Kudus, you'd believe that maybe, you know, in an alternate universe, Simons and Kudus are going to Chelsea, and maybe your Gittins and Garnachos are typically going to your Tottenhams, right?
That Nini FC. Oh, y'all give it up for Nini. Give it the fuck up. Give it up for Nini. Everybody right now. Give it up for Nini. He kept it a buck. He kept it a fucking buck. He kept it a buck. Give it up for Nini. He kept it a buck. He kept it a buck. He kept it a buck. We're signing the players they should be signing. We're signing the players they should be signing. Garnacho and Booty Meaty. They got Xavi Simons and Kudus. Booty Meaty and Garnacho. So I don't think it's crazy for fans to look at this and be like, what are we doing? Can it work out? Of course it could. What are the odds it do? Where's Ches? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I already got enough estrogen flowing in here or from myself. I don't think I need Ches estrogen. It's going to overflow.
I actually saw this tweet earlier this morning, and I thought it kind of resonated. It did make quite a bit of sense. And personally, I think there's a reason why we are going for the loan move. We've been under fire to have to sell players before we can buy it. I think there can be maybe consequences to this player trading strategy where, listen, it does work a lot of times. I'm not saying it's awful, but not everything's perfect, right? Not everything's foolproof. And we found ourselves in a position this summer where even though we had the money, we aren't able to spend how we want to because we have to abide by PSR and we have to abide by the UEFA FFP rules as well, where we need to record a...
Why is he mentioning PSR? At what point have we been in PSR? Didn't we go into the season with the best PSR numbers? So what is he talking about? You see how he throwing out fake excuses? We had the best PSR numbers going into the motherfucking offseason. Everybody saw that graphic. We bragged about it. We literally bragged about it. We bragged about how good of a job we did with PSR. We bragged about it. We bragged about it.
Positive profit to register players for our Champions League campaign. And I think the two big signings that took too long to get rid of, the two big sales we've been waiting for, Nkunku and Nicholas Jackson. And the fact that Nico could be leaving on an initial loan first and not on a permanent, obviously that really affected what we could do in the window and what we can do in the market. And I think really...
How? We got Garnacho. We got Garnacho. We didn't talk. So why we're gonna register Garnacho for Champions League, right? Isn't that a slot? So you're telling me we use one of our Champions League slots for Garnacho, and y'all telling me now that's the reason we can't get somebody else? Is that what he's trying to tell me? Yeah, he does sound like AI. I've been saying that, Jacob. His voice is made for fucking voiceover.
Realistically, come on. If you're missing out on Simmons, realistically, you've got no chance of Firmin because Barca aren't going to be selling him for less than what Spurs bought him for. And then outside of those two options, who else is there really on the market left, right? I guess we then have to look towards alternatives. We have to think outside the box, short-term options. And I think if you're Sam Jewell, staff that played big roles in the recruitment team at Brighton, you're going to turn towards your existing knowledge pool and your data pool. And we're seeing how Enciso is still probably set to go to Strasbourg. You can see why they've turned towards Buonanotte as well, because they think, well, you know what? If the guy does perform for us and does something here, then I don't know. Is there a potential we can get wrapped up in the future, right? Let's watch the space. Let's see what happens. But you know what? It's a weird one. I think the guy's a talent. You're seeing what he's done here a few times against us. He's been playing in this league since he was like 18, moving from Argentina. It's not an easy thing to do. He definitely does have talent. I'm not going to say he doesn't. But the other side is that we still need yet again another, potential FC recruitment,
Exactly. We signed another player who's never done anything anywhere. We signed another player who never done anything anywhere and expect him to come to Chelsea, and now he's supposed to shine in a team that we're trying to win now.
Is that going to help us reach our objectives now? After the fan base has seen us become world champions, we're winning a few things right now. I guess we wanted to see maybe some continued progression towards, bettering our chances at winning. But it has felt like if there's one thing we've seen this summer, we don't want to overpay or overspend for quality or talent. And we told ourselves, and I think we saw this originally with Ekitike, right? You know, we were the first ones in for him. We could have got it wrapped up, but we don't want to pay the price. We wanted to pay a lot less for him. He's now gone to Liverpool, and the guy looks absolutely clear. I'm not saying that I'm not happy with Joao Pedro's or Co, but what I'm saying is that we haven't really shown any ambition to materialize our number one, number two targets in most of the positions that we signed in the summer window. Not all of them. You know, Hato being number two to House and Calm. You know, Liam Delap was there for a minute as well. Cool. But we haven't really showcased that type of, you know, financial type of what's the word I'm looking for? Confidence. I can't think right now. I'm still a bit ill, you guys.
Let me help you out. Let me help you out. We ain't spend no real fucking money. Let me help you out. We ain't spend no real fucking money. That's what you're trying to say, Nene, but you're trying to say it neatly because you're not like your channel is way, you know what I mean? You're doing work with the club. They putting you in box seats and all that. I know you can't use this language. We offered 70 million to Barca for Fermin, and they want 85 million. What? Could have loaned a CB, but now we need Palmer back up. Exactly. Big up. Big up Jiggy Introvert, yo. Big up yourself. And you're introverted, probably in the crib by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Hoping nobody don't call your phone or come knock on your fucking door. Big up yourself, bro. 70 million pounds? Come on, let go the fucking player. Now they need the player to act up. That's the only way we're going to get him. Player got to act up. Player don't act up, we ain't get him. We got 70 million pounds to spend. If that's true, we got 70 million pounds to spend. Do y'all believe that story? Who believe that story? Do anybody believe that story? We got 70 million pounds to spend? We got 70 million pounds to spend. $70 million. Yo, stop playing with me. Let's finish this up. Matter of fact, we done with it. We done with this? Are we done with this? Let me know if y'all want to go through any more of this. We done with this? Let me know, people. We done with this? Because then I'll move on. Y'all let me know, man. Are we done with this? Yeah? We done. All right. One more thing that was requested. Hold on, wait. Let me see something. Let me see who's done videos about this. Has Matisse done a video about this? Oh, he was live for a minute. Should we skim through what Matisse had to say? Let's see if we can find what Matisse had to say. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Look at that face. That looks like a happy man. That looks like a happy man. That looks like a happy man.
Oh my God.
This is what we got.
Oh my God.
This is what we got, bro.
Oh my God. You know what? We're not doing an intro. We're definitely up close and personal today. I've zoomed in.
Hold on, let's
zoomed in because
hold on.
I know some of you wasn't expecting my head to be this big. Because what's going on? what is going on? What is going on? I'm not even angry. I'm just tired. I'm actually tired. I'm not angry. I swear on God, I'm not angry. I'm not angry. I'm just exhausted. I'm just tired. And I want to talk about it. I want to talk to you guys. Tell me what my football club are doing. Why are so many bills going off right now? Why? I was about to go link Mumsy. I was about to go North London. I was about to go see the family members. And I said, you know what? I've had dinner now. Long day. I said, you know what? Fairs. Let me actually probably just do it tomorrow after the Fulham game. And then Bomba. And then Bomba. And then Bomba. And then Bomba. 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 And I'm like, rah. Why? So as you can see in the title, I've had to squeeze in as many names as possible to talk about here. And we're even still missing a certain Benjamin James Chilwell, who we're going to literally sell to ourselves. I don't even know if that's legal. I'm sure it is. We'll find a way. I wasn't even going to speak on Simons. We'll start there because we've signed a player, and then Enciso is also part of this regime now. So even though he just failed his medical, so I don't really understand what's going on, but we're going to get to it. I wasn't going to speak on Simons because as far as I'm concerned, I deleted my draft. I had a video in the archives on Xavi Simons, and it's not going to see the light of day. I deleted it. It's been in the back end for 4 weeks. Then Tobes is calling me out on his channel, telling me to come outside, atting me on Twitter. We didn't even place a bid. One thing I want to make abundantly clear, and listen, you can call this salty, whatever you want. We didn't bid. We didn't bid. And Xavi Simons is not the level of player where I'm going to be absolutely steaming, angry, outraged that we're not bringing him in. Obviously, I don't want Garnacho, but I'm going to separate those two subjects, isolate them, and I'm going to put them to a side, right? I obviously didn't want Garnacho. I obviously didn't want us necessarily to pick Garnacho over Simons, but in isolation, it's not like Simons is like a world-class player. So I can sleep, I can breathe. But what I can't handle is 85% chance, 95% completed, 87.5%, 91.2%. And I'll tell you why. Some people will say Fabrizio is doing his job. Chelsea were very quick to shut down rumours for players this summer that they weren't interested in, like Donnarumma, that they didn't.
Thank you. You see when people got a brain? I love when the people got a brain. Because when I point shit out this and I yell it, y'all act like little bitches. Because y'all never grew up with dads. Y'all used to y'all moms going, hey Arnold, you gonna pick up those dirty underwear off the floor, please? Y'all niggas ain't have a father say, hey, get your ass here and pick that shit up. So when I yell, y'all go, go back and watch all the clips. This is the same shit I talk about. The same shit that I say. But then y'all go to these niggas' channel and suck their dick and be like, yeah, you right. But when I say this shit, oh, Jimmy, you wild and you being too extra. It's just y'all some pussies. Same shit I talk about. Media manipulation. Anytime a player came up that we had no interest in, what did Chelsea come out with a report and say? We are tired of our name being used to heighten players. And then names was being shot out, and we were shooting them down. We are not interested. A name would be put out, Fabrizio Romano. 5 minutes later, Chelsea has no interest. Why they never came in and said they wasn't interested in Xavi Simons? What happened? You know why? Because they needed to carry that alone. They needed that to keep going until they can get the Garnacho deal where they wanted it. But when I say this shit, y'all tell me I'm bugging.
Be linked with. So you have a very clear direct line to Fabrizio, Chelsea Football Club, Alejandro Garnacho, Roberto Garnacho, whoever you are. You have a very clear link to Fabrizio Romano, and that is simply on WhatsApp. That is WhatsApp. Let's just call it a buck. He's definitely got a contact with players' agents and with the club on WhatsApp. They send him what they need to send him. He goes through it, puts it out. That's not new information. So why did we allow ourselves to push out this Xavi Simons propaganda so heavily? Why did we have to do conduct our interests so publicly? This is the only thing I have a problem with, really. This is my main gripe, is if you're not that serious about the player, if he's not top of the pecking order, let alone making the guy reject Bayern Munich, agreed personal terms, rejected every other club interest and approach because he wants to come to Chelsea. So I'm a little bit sad for him that he's had to go to Tottenham because he didn't want to go to Tottenham. He can say that he picked up the phone when they rang. He can say that, once they rang, I answered. All of that bollocks. Listen, let's be real. No one is picking Tottenham over Chelsea. No one is picking Tottenham over Arsenal. Whenever you go to Tottenham, it's because it's your last resort. It's your last
It's your last option, and that's it. That's the facts. No one can lie. No one can pretend like that's not the truth, right? It's a great signing for Tottenham. It's a great signing. It's a signing that I would have been on board with for us. Just like I would have been on board with Kudus, even though I was worried about Kudus because I thought maybe Kudus would play left wing. I don't want to see Kudus on the left wing. As you can see at Tottenham on the right, he's doing very well for himself. Another very good player. Would I have taken these two players at Chelsea? Absolutely. As long as you're putting Neto on the left permanently and you've got Kudus and Esteban fighting on the right, I'm taking that. I'm definitely taking that over.
Is that not the same thing I said? Didn't I always say that? Who did I say? I said I wanted Kudus. I said Kudus. Kudus is my number one player to go pick up. Kudus. I said go get Kudus. Go get Kudus and we'll figure out the rest. Remember that? I said bring Kudus, put him on the right, we'll figure out the rest. I said that. You can go back to any one of the fucking streams in the beginning of the thing. I said bring Kudus, put him on the right, we'll figure out the rest. Because what? I said he's a level raiser. His tenacity, the energy he brings, he'll bring something different to this team. He'll bring a different muscle, a different metal that I feel like the team didn't have. That's what I said. I said about Kudus the whole time. He wasn't the best player that's out there, but he had intangibles and certain other things that I thought he brought to this team that would help us more than would help some other teams might need. And Tottenham was one of the teams that needed what he brings. But we continue.
You've done in terms of 100 million spent on Garnacho and Gittins. Am I the most impressed right now with that outlay? No, I'm not. I'm here to be proven wrong, though. I'm not even about proving anyone wrong.
Ooh, what did he bring up? What did he just bring up? What was my live yesterday about? What was my live yesterday about? Spending 90 fucking million, and he even corrected. Well, he went 100 million. It's not 100. It's about 90 something. Then my live yesterday, didn't I say that? This is his video today, and I'm just now seeing this. He's saying this now. Me and Matisse ain't friends. We're not in the same circles. And I'm not saying I don't know if he watched the fucking video of mine. I doubt it. But it's the same shit I said. That's a problem. We spent 90 million fucking dollars on backups. He's making all the fucking points I made yesterday. All the points I made yesterday on Estrogen Files. Yes, he's saying that same shit.
Just about they're here now. Let's see what you were cooking, scouts. Let's because obviously when the deals are going in, everybody's forgiving and forgetting, and everybody's ready to just bow down to the scouts, and that's fine. But I put my weapon down as I said, and I'm not raising it. I'm not raising my weapon back up because now let's see how they do. You got two left wingers that are raw, that are developing, that are learning, that are malnourished. Let's see if they can deliver to the level required for us to hit our targets and goals, because that's the risk that you've taken. It's your risk. Your risk to take. I like pretty much the rest of the business, but that left-hand side, I said when we signed Gittins, boy, don't go and add another developing inconsistent winger on top of that. That's exactly what they've done. It is what it is. I'm gonna.
What did I say yesterday? I said the problem is not Gittins. The problem is not Gittins. The problem is you got Gittins and then you got Garnacho. You got Gittins and then you got Garnacho. Two players. They can't push each other. How the fuck they? I'm not gonna say they can't, but the odds are they're not. What the fuck can Gittins teach Garnacho? What the fuck can Garnacho teach Gittins? Nothing. How to bleach his fucking hair?
I'm not gonna get angry because you can't get everything that you want. We're not directors. We just have opinions. But I'm just saying, boy, this better work. Do you know what I'm saying? This better work. And when it comes to Simons, it's just the fact that the fan base is once again being led down the lane of hope. Didn't have to do that. Could have easily messaged Fabrizio, yo, shut up. Yeah, shush. It's not that serious. It's not that deep. He's not our top target. We don't really know if we're going to get it over the line because Garnacho is priority. We still got to move on in Cuckoo and Jackson. Let's not be putting out here we go meters. Let's not be doing percentages. Let's just relax. Let's just chill. Because then
this is true. This is what I said. I said they have the power to control the news coming out. And I asked y'all, if they have the power to control the narrative, why were they making it seem like Xavi Simons was high priority? Why were they doing that? Why were they doing that? They could have cut him off and said, yo, we're not doing that. We're not. With the Donnarumma and shit, they could have dragged that out. They could have dragged, nope, they went and shut it down. They shut it down right away. Why didn't they shut down the Xavi Simons news?
Once you chill, everybody else chills. Nobody really has to stress. It is what it is. So that's that on Simons. Look, it is what it is. We never bid. So we never got rejected. We never bid. So they never hijacked
Ray
it.
Allen, you're in a bad spot. Let me tell you what spot you in, right? You hear a lot, right? You hear a lot. You troll a lot, right? But you don't fucking donate. Yeah? So you see your annoyance, I don't have to deal with. Off to the gulag, bro. Off to the gulag. Off to the gulag. How long should you get? 30 minutes. Shut the fuck up. Stop typing. To the gulag. You don't donate. You don't spend no bread around here. You don't spend no bread around here. Shut the fuck up. You just annoying me. You keep trying to troll me like what you trolling me for? What you trolling me for? Go troll your gal pussy. Go troll your mama big stinking pussy. Go troll your gal big stinking clitoris. Go troll your father body wall. But you trolling. Go suck your mama, my youth. Bumbo clot, dog. The fuck out of here, bro. You over here everything like, yo, get the fuck out of here. No, I ain't blocked that nigga. That nigga get 30 minutes in the gulag. Fuck out of here.
If we had rang Simmons this morning and said, yo, give us 24 hours. We're just sorting out the paperwork for Nicholas Jackson. We know exactly where he's going. Hold on. Simmons is waiting. Simmons has done his medical and he's waiting. He's just going to wait. Just going to wait for Chelsea. Player agreed personal terms. He wanted to join us. But I get it. Obviously, you guys got slapped over the face with Eze, so you want your lick back. I'll take the hit. Even if it don't make too much sense, I'll take it. Here's what it is. I know maybe Tobes is in the chat. You guys are calling for Tobes. It's not Copium. It's just facts. Chelsea, if they wanted to get Simmons, they get Simmons. I'm disappointed that they chose to do what they did. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even saying I agree, but this is what's happened. Look, where else do we go next, Dora?
I just want to hear
so much to get into. So much to get into. It's mad.
Talk about Booty
Meaty.
Meaty.
I'm a bit perplexed, right? Because this situation here it's a situation where what do I expect from that left hand side this season? Like, even if you want Garnacho, which a lot of people do, what expectations can we place on the 20-year-old from Manchester United? 40 million, 10% salon. I didn't speak about it in yesterday's video because I was on a nutcase thing, right? I was on a threatening thing. Now I'm asking questions. What?
My Twitter. Yo, it's right there. You don't see it on the screen? It's on the screen, bro. Right there. Right there. You see it now? It's right there. Been there the whole time. Yo, I got 177 people in here with 111 likes. Y'all moving like our fucking sports directors, bro. Y'all niggas is moving like our sports directors. Come on, man. Hit that like. We taking a pause. We're not moving on. We're not moving along until we get them likes up, bro. I don't even be having thousands of niggas. I be having a little bit of people. 175 is a little bit of people. That's not a big, that's a nice amount that where everybody hearing me, I should have at least 150 likes. The only people that shouldn't be hitting like is the people who got that shit on their phone or something or got it playing on something and they away from it and they can't even go to and get to it to hit the like. Everybody else should hit the like button, bro. Everybody up. Big up everybody that super chatted, man. Yeah, I'll check my Twitter DMs in 2 seconds. Give me, yeah. Everybody hit the like button. Let's take 2 seconds so everybody can go hit that like button. We up to 126. I like that. I'm in my Twitter DMs right now. Yo, 50 vibes only, yo. Yeah. This is classic. You know I gotta show this. Hold up. Yo, I'm gonna show it. I gotta show it. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna show y'all what he sent me, yo. Let me show you what he sent me. Yo, could y'all imagine us? Bayern Munich. Opening night, UCL against Bayern Munich. Atalanta away, yo. Atalanta away. Yeah. Atalanta away, man. What the fuck? Yo. Footy vibes. Yo, big up Deluded Blues. Big up Diluted Blue. Yo, that, my nigga. That, my nigga. You deserve a award for that. With Garnacho coming off the bench in the second half to save the day. Booty meaty, yo. Yeah. What do you mean you didn't send me that? That's the fuck you did. You just said check my DMs. You sent that shit, nigga. Who sent it then? How the fuck you tell me check my DMs? What you talking about? Stop playing with me, man. You just tweeted me? What do you mean you just tweeted me? So you didn't send that? What do you mean you just tweeted me? Oh, Shaquille Salamath? That's you? Oh, who are you talking about? Who's Shaquille Salamath? Yo, I'm high, bro. Like, you confusing me right now. Oh, so Footy Vibes only sent me this. Okay. Footy Vibes only sent me this. Oh, you're Carlos. So who the fuck is Shaquille Salamath? I'm getting too popular on this thing, man. Y'all making me... You tweeted me? What, are you trying to add me? I don't see you, broski. Isabella? Oh, somebody named Isabella tried to add me. I'm too high, bro. You playing with my emotions right now. Look at that shit, yo. Jesus Christ. Well, on there. Let me go back to... Hold on. I want to hear what he has to say about Booty Me.
Expectations can we place on this guy? I'm not going to be unfair to him just because I didn't want him. I'm not going to start running an agenda. It's done now. He's a Chelsea player. We've got to support him, got to back him, got to defend him until we can't. Everybody gets time. Everybody. That's the rule I follow. But I'm asking what expectations can be put on him. And if we're not putting massive expectations on him and he's not a starter, that means Neto's on the left. Neto's on the left. Gittins and Garnacho are just bench options. And Esteval, maybe the pressure's higher on him. I don't know. I'm a little bit concerned about... this is what I'm really concerned about, right? I'm concerned about Cole Palmer being the 10, Simons not being the backup 10. A lot of people don't feel like we need another 10. So João Pedro then goes into the 10 when Cole Palmer's out injured, like we saw against West Ham. But if Cole Palmer was injured for, say, 6 weeks, João Pedro is now the 10. This new signing from Brighton, don't even dare try and tell me that he can start in the 10 for a team that is meant to be pushing for a title, pushing for...
Thank you. But I'm going to stop there because I said that. Didn't I say? What happened? Yo, Matisse, you watching my shit, bro? Matisse, you watching my shit? You watching my shit? Hey, boy. Did I not say this? I said we one injury away from a crisis. One injury. Just like he said. And now, João Pedro is supposed to play the 10. Now, that's both of our strikers on the pitch. And none of you niggas wanted a third striker. Everybody remember that, right? Everybody remember that, right? Y'all remember my rants about the third striker? Everybody remember that? No, we old enough to remember. We all old enough to remember my rants about the third striker, right? So if Cole Palmer gets hurt, that's the 10. João Pedro fills in. That means João Pedro and Delap is playing game in, game out. They're not getting a rest. Who is the backup striker? This squad building is one injury away from a crisis. That's not how you build a squad. If you get 2 injuries, then you understand. You can't have one fucking injury. You can't have one injury and then you drop into a crisis. You can't. It's bad squad building, bro. It's bad. Cook, Matisse, Cook. Same shit I've been preaching these last few days.
For the third star, he's a squad player at best. He's on loan. This is an emergency loan. We're going to get into it. So João Pedro is now the 10. So now Delap has to play up front. So now there's Dracker on the bench because Jackson's going to Bayern Munich. And what now? What now? And this is the thing. I tried to say this about the free strikers. And everybody's telling me that they don't have free strikers, but they don't have free strikers, and they don't have free strikers. And now I see we don't even have necessarily...
Hold on, wait. No, I'm sorry, Matisse. No, we're not friends. We're not friends. There's no way we're saying the same thing. Did I not have a whole fucking did I not have a whole shouting match with my fucking chat? They telling me, name another team that has 3 strikers. Did I not have a fucking shouting match with Joey. Name another team that has 3 strikers. Me and this nigga spitting the same flame. Me and this nigga spitting the same flame. Me and this nigga spitting the same flame. He's literally saying the same fucking thing that I was preaching back when I was on Don's fucking channel. I said this shit arguing with Joey. I did a hibachi on fucking Joey on Joey. I hibachi Joey one day about the 3 striker thing. That was weeks ago. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Hold up. Hold up, man. Hold on, people. And a false 9. Neto and Palmer can't do that. So stop this. Well, such and such can play there, and he can play there, and he. That's not how you do it when you're going into a season on 4 fronts and wanting to win on all 4 fronts. Like I said, if you don't plan on winning on all 4 fronts, then it's cool. I have no argument with you saying you don't want another striker. But Joey and the rest of the fuckheads can't tell me they want to win everything and tell me a 3rd striker is stupid. You can tell me you don't want it, and I will tell you you're playing with fire. But don't tell me a 3rd striker is overbloating the squad. That's false. Weeks ago. Weeks ago. Weeks ago. Weeks ago. Weeks ago, I said that shit. Weeks ago. Weeks ago. Weeks ago, I said that shit. Weeks ago. Let's finish.
2 because we got one guy who's going to play up front and play 10, and we got one guy up front. And you know what? That guy, that João Pedro, he played in the 10. He looked good. So that's an option that you'd even want to have more often. I'm a little bit concerned by that depth. And who might go up front if things get bad in terms of injuries? Like, it might be Neto. It might be Neto up front. People say Esteval can go in the 10. I've not seen enough of Esteval in the 10. And this is the Premier League. So let me just put some perspective on Esteval in the 10. In the Premier League, against Palace at home, low block, double teamed, passing lanes getting cut, Will Hughes on a shit house thing, Bruno Guimaraes on a shit house thing, ankles getting snapped. Let's just put some perspective on that Esteval 10. Again, I don't want to put too much pressure on this kid. Cole Palmer got moved into the 10 by Maresca, and a lot of people felt like this position that he got moved into did not suit him, and he was restricted, and he was shackled, and he didn't have enough freedom. So are we going to put Esteval in that same position? I don't know. If you're comfortable with that, because you've seen him play 10 in the Brazilian league, then I'll just have to trust you. But for me, when you're a young, explosive, tricky, freedom footballer like Esteval, who's going to try the back kills and them little, round the corners, I'd prefer to put you out wide, just so you have that freedom to kind of roam and move, and you're not the epicenter of the team. The 10 is a very important position. It's not just some position that we can fuck around with. This is the epicenter of the attack. Everything's going through there, right? So for me, I'm a little bit concerned with that idea. But if he goes in there and he does his thing, and we've had a little couple cameos, then fine. But if we're talking about doing it, if we're doing it on a consistent basis, like I said, if Cole Palmer's injured for a 6-week period and you've got Man United away and there's Barcelona's at home, and people say, oh, but it's hypotheticals. You have to plan for hypotheticals when you've had a Club World Cup that's gone all the way to the end. The players are exhausted, they're tired, they've had a whole season, they had the Euros last year, they've got the World Cup next, AFCON. You've got to prepare for injuries. I know our record was pretty good last year, but if you're not prepared for a couple of injuries to key players, you're in la land, because it could happen. We was very close with Caicedo last year. Thankfully, now Santos is here. Thankfully.
What did I say? What did my video I just played from weeks ago? What did I say? 4 fronts. If you're not going to have backups at all fronts, you're preparing to fail. Oh, but what if they don't play? They just don't play. They just don't play. It's not the end of the world. They just don't play. Yo, big up on the fucking ratio on the likes. 160 people in here, 150 likes. That's what I'm talking about, man. I fucks with y'all. You hear what I'm telling you? I'm dead serious. I fucks with y'all, man. I fucks with my little community. I fucks with y'all. I really do. Dead serious, man. I fucks with y'all. I fucks with y'all. Just a little bit more of this I'm gonna look at. I want to see what he said about Booty Meaty.
These other guys are coming in. I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable. But I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like this 10 position, we were talking about maybe like a Simmons or Rodgers, someone that can play out wide and play 10. Just people that are more positionally versatile. But now it's looking a little bit ropey. I'm a little bit worried about it. I'm missing the point. They're giving up on this year. I'm not hearing about that. Respectfully, I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing about this whole give up on the year stuff. I'm not giving up on nothing. I'm ready to rock and roll. Whatever happens in this last few days, my mentality is staying exactly the same. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to rock and roll. I am done asking for other clubs to stop Arsenal from winning the league. I'm done asking. I'm done praying. I'm done with all of it. I'm not saying that we're favourites. I'm not saying we're second favourites, but we have to be involved. We got to be involved. I feel like if you're getting to mid-December and you're getting second place mid-December, then you have your usual annual Christmas crash out. And then we know that we didn't have enough strikers. Jackson had no competition. We didn't have a second choice left back. Cooker had no competition. We didn't have another midfielder. Caicedo and Enzo. Lavia's always injured. We didn't have, but now, because we're talking about it in the earlier part of the summer, look at the directors go, look at these players coming in, look at the depth, look at the options, look at the B team. So let's hold the energy. Let's hold the energy. Unless, of course, what's happened in the last couple of days has now scared you off. But I'm holding that. I'm probably going to take our window down a couple pegs personally in terms of my rating. But in terms of what I'm fighting for this season, I'm not changing shit. Until we're out of it, we're in it. That's my mentality. That's Maresca's mentality. That's the team's mentality after winning the Club World Cup. That's the quotes from Colwell. That's the press conferences. That's the interviews. That's the new mentality. I'm not going to keep breeding runners up, breeding third place, breeding fourth. I'm not breeding it. I'm not breeding it. These guys won. These guys won 2 trophies in the last few months. These guys showed backbone. These guys showed clean sheets. These guys showed stability. They defended against lightning bolts, defended against all sorts of madness. So I'm not trying to go from one mentality and shift it back to another. That's not in our favor. No, we're not doing that. So listen, I don't know what their expectations are, but I'm here to fight for something important. Personally, I'm ready to go. I looked at that draw for the Champions League. I'm so excited. Barcelona at home, Bayern Munich away, all these other guys, Napoli away. Like, let's go now. I'm not happy with the left wing situation. So that's out the way. that's crazy. 100 million. 100 M's on those two. Now, Gittins, I gave a pass because I'm not seeing him as much as Garnacho. I know 1v1 he can cook a person. And at the end of the day, it's like, okay, you got one developing winger. But when you go and slap a second, when you go and slap another brother on left wing that's inconsistent, another brother that's better off the bench, Man United fans are always telling me better off the bench. When I'm watching him, he's better off the bench. He could go missing in games. His technical, I don't know about that technical level, that dribbling, boy, that fearless dribbling. Boy, 100 million on that side. I'm not gonna pretend to be impressed.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna pretend to be impressed.
Exactly.
If that was anyone else outside spending that kind of money on that situation there, we'd be clowning them, we'd be cussing them. Let's not do the Copium thing. Now, you got to give these guys a chance, but let's not do the Copium thing. Let's not lie.
Oh my fucking gosh! What have I been saying all day? If any other fucking team made these signings, what would you be doing the saying? I can show you up on down my Twitter timeline. That's all I've been saying all day. If any other fucking team made these signings, what would you be saying or fucking doing? Laughing. We would be clowning them. Instead, you got people trying to put out videos of how this could work. Don't waste your time, bro. Don't waste your time. Because that's not how you feel. It's not how you feel.
That is crazy work. 100+ M's. Fuck me. Fuck me. That's a lot of money. And that's a lot of money if Quenda comes in and benches them backsides. That's a lot of money. If McQueen is any talent in that academy for free, and Rio's sparking up at Liverpool, that's a lot of money for 100 million man. And we're not even sure if they're really even. Boy. It's interesting. It's interesting work. People are telling me Lopez is coming. What's going on today? What's going on today? Like, you think it's deadline day the way things are going today?
Lopez.
So you've got
coming where?
Another Brighton brother, Buonanotte. He's coming in. So let's read that out. Breaking news. And I was going to go at 10 p.m. and then for some reason all the breaking just happened.
Booty Meaty. He's about to talk about Booty Meaty now. He's about to talk about Booty Meaty now. This is what I wanted to hear before I stop this video. I want to hear what he's going to say about Booty Meaty. All right, everybody heard what I had to say. Let's hear what Matisse has to say about Booty Meaty.
So I had to go 9. Buonanotte is to Chelsea. Here we go. Deal in place with a loan move. There's no option to buy clause included. Understand Chelsea will have a chance to match future bids if they can agree with Brighton. Exclusive story confirmed. So this is our alternative to Simons. I don't understand how you're getting Lopez if you've just got this guy on loan because he's clearly in the first team. He's not going to under-23s. He's not going to Strasbourg. He's coming to Chelsea. So all of this Lopez talk, I'm not quite following. You've got Santos in the 8, Enzo in the 8. And now you've got this guy who can play in the 10 and on the right, and you've got Palmer in the 10. So and Esteval in the 10. So I'm not following the Lopez. I'm not following. You're gonna have to explain that one to me. I know Ornstein's put it out. I'm not getting it. We're potentially gonna go into the season with 2 strikers when we could have gone in with 3, and one of those strikers be positionally versatile. And you can make a case that Jackson is also positionally versatile because he can't strike a ball cleanly. And this is not to defend Jackson. This is to say, in 4 competitions, I believe you need 3 strikers, especially when you can play with 2, as we saw against West Ham. It's not like Chelsea are bound by the grace of God to play 1 striker only all season. You've just seen in Club World Cup 2 strikers in a 4-2-2. You've just seen against West Ham 2 strikers on the pitch. So why is it now impossible to think and comprehend that 2 strikers could be on the pitch at home to a shit team at Stamford Bridge when you need to pack the box with crosses? Neto, when you need to pack the box with options in the air or on the ground, how is 2 strikers completely out of the question? How? I don't understand. What point of showing all that tactical flexibility in the preseason if we're not going to have an option with 2 strikers? So we're potentially going to have, if Lopez comes in, like 3 or 4 10s, 2 left wingers, and 2 or 3 right wingers or 4. Why are we so discombobulated in terms of
with two strikers, and one of them you want to play like a 10? You see how this is why I said the squad building was terrible? It's terrible. The squad building is not good. I think they're making it harder on the manager. It's not saying the manager can't pull something off, but you're making it way harder on the manager, bro. Way harder on the manager.
Balance. Why again do we have so much heavy options in the positions behind the striker? Why are we always like this? Why? Am I bugging? So this guy comes in on loan. Look, in isolation, I don't really care about him coming in on loan. I've not seen loads of him. He's had a few injuries. I think he was on loan at Leeds. Was it Leeds last season? No, it was where did he go last season on loan? Enciso went out on loan, I think, as well. There are a few of this guy here. Let me know in the chat. I think he went out on loan. I think this guy went out on loan, but I can't remember where he went. Was it Leicester? He went on loan to Leicester, right? He was injured. He had a few injury issues. Solly Marches had injury issues. I think Enciso's had injury issues. So quite a few of those talented Brighton attacking midfielders have had injury issues. In isolation, this guy on loan, it's a nothing situation in terms of there's no risk. There's no risk. You come in, your depth. But do I trust you week in, week out if we were to have injuries? That's the conversation, right? What level of importance are we placing on this guy? I've not seen enough of him consistently at Brighton to say that this guy can come here and hang if he's needed as a player that's important. So he's just deep depth. I'm looking at this guy for Carabao Cup. I'm looking at him for FA Cup. I'm looking at him for last few games in the league phase of Champions League. I'm looking at him for those games. I'm not looking at him for week in, week out must-win Premier League games. Not based upon evidence at the moment. He's talented. Of course, Brighton. Listen, Brighton, when we go shopping at Brighton, we tend to have quite a lot of fun. So I'm not even getting at the fact that we've gone for a player from Brighton, because every guy that we get from Brighton, apart from maybe Sanchez, they're actually on smoke. They're actually doing all right. So it's not even that deep. Now, what it seems to be with this one on loan, it seems to be, and this is the hope. This is the hope, and this is the cope. They don't get Simons on a permanent. They don't sign anyone on a permanent because they feel, I don't think it's the reason, because we don't really tend to care too much about it. But Kendry Pies is at Strasbourg. They really believe in the talent at 10, and they're just going to get a stopgap until he comes in next summer. They really believe in Quenda. They're just going to get a stopgap. They're not going to do too much permanent deals. They're just going to get a stopgap. One year loan, Kendry Pies comes in. That means Kendry Pies has to absolutely smash it at Strasbourg. I'd have confidence to say that, he probably could. But for this season we're currently in, this doesn't help. This doesn't help. This deal doesn't kick on the team too much in terms of like being competitive with no excuses. Now we're going to have excuses coming out of our ass crack. If Palmer's out injured, excuses. João Pedro's out injured, excuses, because we've only got Delap, and Delap is a certain type of striker. He can only play a certain type of way. We now don't have a striker up front that can drop in deep and link, and oh no, Jackson's been sold, excuses. So it provides excuses potentially for the season. But let's see how he does. I mean, I think he scored at the Bridge. I remember a little curler from him on that right side. He's talented, but he's not going to be heavily relied upon. It's a loan deal. I'm not going to take my anger out on him. There's no need to. He didn't cost us nothing. It's calm. It's just bigger picture. What's going on? What's going on? My confidence levels aren't increasing in the last few days in terms of going for titles, in terms of going for things. It's decreasing. My confidence levels are decreasing. But we still got to go to war. It's like It's like finding out that, yo, instead of having this weapon, you're gonna have these. But we're still going. I'm still going out there. I'm just my survival chances have just dropped. My percentages. Talk about here we go meter. You know what I'm saying? The percentages are dropping, Fabrizio. The percentages of me being alive is.
Ah, man. This is where we at, fellas. This is where they have us, man. I can't believe it. You'd have thought this weekend would have ended perfect. I'm saying this work week, imperfect, and then you go into the fucking game tomorrow. You feel good. Hopefully we win this game tomorrow. And then after we win the game, I don't know. It's just march on. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Because we ending this transfer window on a dud. That kind of sucks. To end the transfer window on a complete dud. Yeah, I expect the same shit, but do I have the same faith? No. Where's my London accent? Underneath your gal. They're underneath your gal, bro. It sucks, man. It really does. But we got a game tomorrow. I got to get up 6 a.m. to get ready for the game. But we got one. It sucks. Maybe the game could bring back my excitement. Because I don't have any right now. You know what I'm saying? You only like white people? Cool, bro. Cool for you. Everybody got their preference. But why you have to fuck your own sister, though? There's other white people you can have sex with. You know, you shouldn't have sex with your sister. Don't you know other white people? Yeah, you only go fuck your sister. I don't know. To each his own, bro. Do you? Do you, gangster? So yeah. That is that, people. Let's see what tomorrow brings, yeah? Let's see what tomorrow brings. Yo, you really subscribe to come in here to type that shit? Yo, I got it on subscribe only. You subscribe to come type that? Like, yo. Imagine your life set up like that. I got it on subscription only. Like, yo. How the fuck do you subscribe to come write that in somebody's chat, yo? No, niggas is retarded. Gulag him. Couple admins in the chat. Ban them niggas 24 hours. Nah, you could ban them niggas forever, yo. Them niggas you could ban forever. Oh man, yo, these motherfuckers is weirdos, bro. Y'all niggas be subscribing to do this shit, yo. They be subscribing to do that. Oh man, yo. Y'all motherfuckers are hilarious, bro. Yeah, man. Am I being targeted? Nah. So if he trained today, he good to go. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Caicedo. Caicedo is playing, bro. He already named the players that's not available. You know what I mean? For me, Lopez. Hey, I'm just like Matisse. If we just brought in that dickhead we just signed, sorry, but I mean dickhead in the nicest way possible. Why would we be getting Furman like, you know? I don't know, bro. I'm done out here, bro. I am completely done out here. Niggas killed me. I'm dead. I'm dying. I'm dying.
Question that I
It's
asked.
time to go!